Every day you wake up and go about your routine, unaware that every small choice is a silent battle being fought within you. Today, I challenge you to face a hard truth. It isn't your job, your boss, or the luck you're given that holds you back. It's the quiet habits you let rule your mornings and evenings. What if the reason you're stuck isn't found in the big picture, but in the simple act of hitting snooze? Every ignored habit is like a crack in your armor, weakening you one unnoticed blow at a time. When you let small delays slip by, you give power to routines that keep you trapped in mediocrity. Think about the missed moments of care, the skipped steps that once fueled your energy. These habits, unnoticed and unchallenged, build walls that shut out opportunity. It's not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. Stand up now, examine the rituals that quietly wage war on your future, and prepare to dismantle them. The time to take a stand is now. Fight for every minute, every decision, and reclaim the power to change your destiny. Every morning offers a clean slate, and the choices you make today lay the groundwork for tomorrow. Consider the simple act of delaying a task. Even a single "I'll do it later" plants a seed that grows into a habit of putting things off. Over time, these choices accumulate, forming a barrier between where you are and where you want to be. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your patterns. Each decision, no matter how small, ripples into the bigger picture of your life. When you choose to act with purpose, even in the little things, you start building a future that reflects the best of who you can be. Look at your day as a blank canvas. Use a brush as a brushstroke. Choose actions that brighten your path instead of darkening it. Let the small wins inspire you, and watch as they add up to a life filled with progress and hope. Every day you defend a comfort that is slowly draining your strength. How long will you justify the habits that hold you back? It's time to call out the reasons you used to shield yourself from real change. Those justifications aren't protection, they're poison. Each time you say "I'm too tired" or "I can wait," you let fear and doubt take hold. The true barrier isn't the world around you. It's the voice inside that tells you to settle for less. Look in the mirror and face the enemy within. Confront these weak excuses head on before they rob you of a chance to build a stronger, bolder life. The fight begins now, and it starts with clearing your mind of every lie that keeps you weak. Now brace yourself as we uncover the 7 hidden foes that have been draining your strength day by day. You're about to meet the real forces that have been quietly stealing your future. Each enemy is a habit that stands in the way of the life you dream of. Gear up, we're going after every one of them. With clear focus and raw determination, you will break down these barriers one by one. This is your call to reclaim discipline and restore the power that lies within you. The battle is intense, but your will is stronger. Prepare to dismantle these habits and step into a life built on true strength and purpose. Every day we tell ourselves that a life of ease is the ultimate goal. But this soft life is a dangerous lie. The little comforts we cling to are stealing our chance at greatness. Comfort is a liar. Comfort is a thief. Comfort is a cage. You might not see it now, but every choice for ease is a silent step away from the dreams you once had. In the quiet moments when you choose rest over effort, you sacrifice the chance to push yourself. Every time you choose ease, you're handing your future a death sentence in slow motion. The habit of staying in a safe zone may feel natural, but it builds walls around your potential. It tells you that taking risks is not worth the effort, that the familiar is better than the unknown. Yet the truth is clear: comfort masks a deep fear of risk and growth. It lulls you into a state where nothing truly matters. The trap is woven into our daily lives: a few extra minutes in bed, a skipped task, a moment spent avoiding a challenge. These choices add up and keep you chained to a life that never reaches its full pro. Open your eyes and break the cycle. Let hard choices light your way before your dreams fade into silence. Every morning you hit snooze and let the day slip by. Every time you decide to skip a workout or put off a tough task, you choose short-term ease over long-term progress. Is that extra hour of sleep worth an extra decade of regret? Small habits you hold on to have a way of piling up and holding you back. The habits you defend are the ones that destroy you. These minor choices seem harmless, yet they gradually build a wall around your potential. Each time you avoid a challenge, you miss a chance to learn and grow. The comfort of the familiar quickly turns into chains that restrict your progress. Look at your daily actions and see how the lure of extra rest or a safe choice adds up to a life that falls short of what you could be. It's time to break those chains and make each small decision count. Think about those who reach the top. They don't shy away from hard moments. Winners run toward discomfort, not away from it. They know that true growth happens when you push past the limits of ease. Instead, seeking safety, they step in the unknown with clear purpose. They face challenges head on, knowing every struggle builds strength. They train in the rain so they can perform in the storm. When you meet discomfort with open arms, you set yourself on a path of progress. Each setback becomes a stepping stone to a life full of strength and purpose. Stop chasing comfort. Start choosing hard. The easy road is a dead end that leads nowhere. When no one's watching, will you still do what's hard? Real progress begins when you face the challenges that scare you. The hard road may be rough, but it builds true strength. Embrace each tough moment as a chance to grow. Let every difficult step remind you that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Choose the road of hardship, for it is the one that leads to real success. At first, putting off a task seems like a smart move. You tell yourself, I'll do it later, or I need more time to plan. This reasoning feels safe and sensible, a brief pause before action. But behind that pause lurks a hidden enemy. What begins as a few extra minutes of waiting soon grows into years lost. Every time you choose to delay, the window of opportunity doesn't just close, it locks, rusts, and disappears forever. When you hold back, you are not simply postponing a task. You are slowly stripping away your chance at growth, progress, and the future you once dreamed of. Think of it as a door to success that inches shut with every moment you hesitate. The promise of later is a lie that steals your potential and turns ambition into regret. Consider the chances you already let slip by, believing another moment will come. Each day spent waiting builds a barrier between you and the life you deserve. Don't let the logic of delay rob you of your best years. Act now and reclaim the time that is rightfully yours. Every time you postpone a task, you add another brick to the wall separating you from your goals. Small weights may seem harmless, but when they add up, they create massive setbacks. Think about missed career moves, ignored health improvements, and dreams that slowly fade as you choose to wait for a better moment. If you keep saying not today, what's left for tomorrow? Each tiny delay builds on the one before, stacking up into months or even years of lost progress. Instead of allowing these moments to slip by, take small, decisive actions every day. Let every act of doing chip away at that wall and clear a path toward the future you want. To break free from the habit of waiting, you need a system that forces action. Build routines that make progress automatic through time blocking, clear scheduling, a daily checklist. Don't wait for the perfect moment, build a system that forces movement. Think of it as creating a runway so your goals can take off without waiting for ideal weather. When your day is structured, you remove guesswork and let your actions speak for themselves. With each scheduled task, you move closer to the future you deserve. Let the system drive you forward until taking action becomes second nature. Waiting to feel ready is a losing game. Success doesn't come from waiting for the perfect mood. It comes from taking action every day, regardless of how you feel. Kill the delay before it kills your dream. You don't need more time, you need to start. Your discipline will carry you forward when fleeting energy fades. Push past the lure of waiting and choose to move forward. The time is now. Begin building the life you want with every decisive action. Every day you face a barrage of distractions. Social media feeds, constant notifications, and the lure of multitasking are designed to steal your focus. They want your time. They want your clicks. They want your focus. While a quick check might seem harmless, each interruption chips away at your concentration and scatters your thoughts. Ask yourself, are you building your dream or are you feeding someone else's system? Every moment spent chasing noise is a moment lost from chasing your goals. Your focus is currency, spend it wisely or enthroning it all on trivial matters. When your mind is hijacked by distractions, even simple tasks become overwhelming. It's time to take back control. Limit interruptions and set clear boundaries for when you engage with the outside world. Turn off the noise and let your mind find clarity. In that silence, you'll find the drive to achieve what you set out to do. Guard your focus fiercely. It is the most valuable asset on your journey to success. Every moment spent switching focus is a moment stolen from your potential. When your mind is pulled in many directions, you lose the ability to dive deep into any task. Think of it like trying to run at full speed while dragging 10 browser tabs behind you. Each distraction is a heavy load, slowing you until you can barely move forward. In our daily lives, interruptions are everywhere. A ping on your phone, an unexpected email, a background noise that lures you away. But these breaks in concentration are not refreshing, they are setbacks. They break the flow of creative thought and reduce your capacity for deep analysis. Each time you shift attention, you pay a hidden price. Ideas become fragmented, execution loses its edge, and progress stalls. The cost of mental fragmentation is measured in missed chances and unfinished dreams. When you allow your focus to scatter, you undermine the foundation of success. It's time to cut through chaos, silence the noise, and reclaim your ability to concentrate. Stop letting your thoughts wander and start creating space for deep work. Focus is the key that unlocks your true potential and fuels lasting success. Distraction isn't a break, it's a breakdown. Your mind is your most valuable asset. Yet every day, digital interruptions chip away at your focus. It's time to take back control. Set strict limits on your phone usage. Schedule blocks of deep work when you turn off notifications and silence the constant buzz. Use app blockers to keep your attention where it matters most. Establish a morning routine that primes you for a day of clear thinking and strong purpose. Protect your mind like it's your bank account, because it is. Every moment you save from distraction is an investment in your future. Create mental firewalls that stop distractions before they enter your life. Build a structure that supports uninterrupted work and shields you from the endless digital noise. When you defend your focus, you build a foundation for real progress. Take action now and reclaim your time and energy for the tasks that truly matter. Begin right now. Every day you face a choice, a quick hit of distraction or a steady path to deep work. The lure of cheap dopamine tempts you with instant pleasure, but it comes at a steep cost. It steals away the time and energy needed to build something lasting. Don't let cheap dopamine rob you of rich results. Instead, choose discipline over fleeting satisfaction. Focus on work that matters and let each action build toward meaningful progress. Every distraction you feed takes focus away from what actually matters. In the end, depth will always win over noise, every single day. Now begin inside your head. Every word you speak to yourself matters. Your inner voice sets the tone for your entire day, shaping how you see the world and how you act in it. Think about if your best friend talked to you the way you sometimes talk to yourself. Would you feel supported or hurt? Negative self-talk chips away at your confidence, planting seeds of doubt that grow into towering obstacles. Every time you say, I'm not good enough or I always mess up, you reinforce a cycle of limitation. Change your words. Change your belief. Change your outcome. The power of your language is immense. It programs your mind for success or failure. When you criticize yourself, you are essentially locking in a future where you settle for less. Your mind is a microphone. What are you amplifying? Instead of repeating harsh words, start speaking words that build you up. Replace every negative phrase with one that drives you forward. When you tell yourself, I can improve, or I am learning every day, you open the door to progress. The shift may seem small, but it ripples through every aspect of your life. Your internal dialogue becomes the blueprint for your actions. It is a tool that, when used wisely, can lead you to unexpected heights. So listen carefully to your inner voice. Make it a source of strength and encouragement, not a constant reminder of what you lack. Change your words, change your belief, change your outcomes, speak purposefully. Your words about failure shape your future more than you realize. When you repeatedly say that you can't do something, you create a self-fulfilling curse that limits your potential. Negative language builds invisible walls around your dreams. Every time you utter phrases like I always fall short or I'm not capable, you cement a reality where success seems out of reach. Stop letting failure write your future with your own voice. Challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, who gave your doubt the mic and when will you take it back? The language you use forms the foundation of your self-belief. It is not just a reflection of your fears, but a blueprint for your future actions. When you shift your words, you begin to break down the limits you have set for yourself. Change the conversation in your mind. Replace defeat with determination and let hope fill the spaces once occupied by doubt. Embrace a new way of speaking about your challenges. Every word has the power to shape what comes next. It is time to stop the curse of failure language and start writing a future that reflects your true potential. Change your words now and change your destiny forever. Truly, how you speak to yourself is the tone for every action you take. High performers do not let fear dictate their internal dialogue. Instead, they command their minds with clear, focused words. Winners don't ask their fear for feedback. They listen to a disciplined inner voice that guides every decision with purpose and confidence. While average self-talk is filled with uncertainty and doubt, the leader within you must speak with authority. Your inner voice is the general of your actions. Speak like you're leading an army into victory. When you replace hesitation with firm resolve, every challenge becomes an opportunity. Let each word you utter be a declaration of strength and vision. Train your mind to echo positive, decisive language every day. In doing so, you pave the way for success that starts from within and radiates outward. Stand tall, speak with unwavering certainty, and let your inner leader shine through. Every day, your inner voice shapes your world. Speak strength, speak vision, speak truth. Let your words cut through doubt and fear. Replace old habits of negativity with a firm message. You are enough, you are capable, you are ready. When you speak truth over fear, you take control of your life. Stand up, clear your mind, and choose words that build you up. Your voice builds your world. Make sure it's building something worth living in. Start now every day by choosing to speak with power and clarity. Rewrite your inner dialogue with purpose. Let truth light your every step. At times we tell ourselves that our reasons for not trying are valid. We say things like, I don't have the time, or it's too hard right now. These words seem to make sense in the moment, but deep down they are just chains holding us back. Excuses are just lies you tell yourself to stay weak. They wrap around your mind and trap you in a cycle of inaction. With each excuse, you build a barrier between yourself and the life you want. Are you protecting your limits or expanding your potential? When you settle for reasons, you give up on growth. Your reasons are either ropes or chains. Choose wisely. Every time you justify not taking action, you reinforce a mindset that tells you success is out of reach. Over time, those small justifications add up, turning into a wall that blocks your path to progress. It may feel safe to cling to excuses because they provide a temporary comfort, but that comfort is fleeting, and its cost is high. The stories you tell yourself become the truth you live by. Break free from the habit of defending the status quo. Look at your life honestly. Identify every excuse that has held you back and challenge its validity. Replace these limiting tales with a new story, one where you rise above obstacles, where you take bold steps toward your dreams, and where you refuse to be defined by your reasons. Choose now to break these chains and live without limits. You don't get both results or reasons. Pick one. When you set out to succeed, every action must lead you closer to your goal. Excuses may feel comforting in the short term, but they drain your energy and steal your progress. Think of them as emotional credit cards you pay for them later with interest. Each reason you offer for not pushing forward only delays the results you desire. Top performers never waste time defending why things went wrong. They find solutions and keep moving. When setbacks occur, they analyze, adjust, and act again without letting excuses hold them back. The truth is, success is built on taking action, not on explaining why you couldn't. Look at the big picture. Every moment spent justifying inaction is a moment lost for progress. A focus on results means you must cut through the noise of reasons and step directly into action. Clear your mind of justifications and set your sights on what you can build today. The path to growth is paved with steps taken, not with reasons given. Remember, you don't get both results or reasons. Pick one and let your actions speak for themselves. Let every single action build the future you deserve. There are countless stories of people who overcame odds that seemed insurmountable. People have succeeded with less time, less money, and more obstacles. One person lost nearly everything but rebuilt a thriving business by refusing to settle for reasons. Another individual turned a difficult background into a launch pad for success by choosing action over explanations. Their journeys prove that excuses are not a valid reason to stop moving forward. They faced challenges head on and proved that hard work trumps any excuse. If they did it without excuses, what's stopping you? Their achievements remind us that every barrier is surmountable when you focus on what you can control. Let their stories be the spark that ignites your determination. Stand up, push forward, and create your own story of success without room for excuses. Let this proof of relentless drive remind you every moment without excuses builds a legacy for a lifetime. It is time to leave behind the safety net of excuses because you cling to as a weight holding you back. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, if your excuse didn't help you grow, why are you still carrying it? Today, reject that habit. Burn the excuse, burn the victim, build the warrior within you. Let this be your final break from old habits. Move forward with clear purpose and no room for self-doubt. Your future demands you be strong. Do not look back. Embrace the path of hard truth and own your power. Stand tall right now. In the fight for success, inconsistency is the silent enemy. It lurks in every missed day, every small lapse that slowly chips away at your white shirt. When you skip a routine or let a single day slip by, you weaken the foundation of your goals. This battle is not fought with one grand moment of effort, but with countless small acts of persistence. The struggle against inconsistency is the fight for your future. It demands that you show up every single day, even when it feels hard. Every day counts. Missing a day might seem minor, but it builds cracks that widen over time. The steady effort you put in builds a strong, unbreakable chain of progress. Today, recognize that consistency is your most valuable tool. Every action, no matter how small, is a step toward lasting success. Embrace the challenge of showing up. Commit to showing up every day. Success is not a flash of brilliance or a one-time burst of effort. It is built on the steady discipline to show up day after day. When you decide to put in the work consistently, you build habits that carry you forward regardless of setbacks. This steady effort often beats sporadic moments of high energy that quickly fade away. Think of it like a small flame that, Burn steadily instead of a firework that explodes and disappears. Every day you have the chance to add another brick to the foundation of your future. The reliable act of showing up is what transforms potential into achievement. It is not enough to work hard occasionally, you must be present consistently. With each day you show up, you are building strength, resilience, and a legacy of progress. There will be days when you feel tired, when the task seems daunting, or when you just want to rest. But remember, these are the moments when the discipline to persist matters most. Consistency beats talent. Consistency beats motivation. Consistency wins. Choose a steady flame that endures and let your daily efforts become the roadmap to lasting success. Your future is crafted one day at a time. Remember, every consistent effort, no matter how small, adds up. When you choose to show up on the toughest days, you are investing in your future. Let each day be a building block toward a life defined by persistence and drive. Keep moving forward one step at a time. Every skip day, every minor lapse chips away at your progress more than you realize. Success is built like a brick wall. Remove one brick and the whole structure weakens. Each day you decide not to show up, you let a small gap form in your pursuit of greatness. What starts as a single mistake can snowball into a long string of lost opportunities. When you fall out of your routine, it takes extra effort to rebuild that foundation. Even a smallest break in consistency can derail momentum. Consider the power of daily habits. Each day, no matter how challenging, adds strength to your future. Over time, these small actions compound, creating a strong force that propels you forward. But neglect them, and you risk building a wall of missed chances. Remember, every skip rep, every misstep costs more than you think. Make each day count by showing up and giving your best, because every day matters in the long run. Focus on the little wins. Every single day you choose to stick to your plan adds up. Do not let a minor slip become a habit. Keep building your legacy one day at a time. Stay true always. In the battle against inconsistency, every day is a test of your will. The strength to show up and the discipline to stick to your routines define your future. When you commit to daily progress, you build a life of steady success. Do not let a single missed day undermine your efforts. Remember, greatness is not born in a moment, but earned over countless days. Stand firm against the lure of ease and make each day count. The power to succeed lies in your hands. Stay true, keep moving, and let your consistent effort light the way. Rise, shine, and conquer. Your routine is the backbone of your progress. Stop letting your mood dictate your actions. Instead, create a system that stands firm no matter what feelings arise. Set fixed schedules and design non-negotiable rituals that keep you on track. Use habit stacking to link your most important tasks with daily routines that cannot be broken. If it matters, schedule it. If you want it, protect it. Build your routine like a fortress so distractions can't sneak in and derail your day. Rely on these solid systems rather than fleeting emotions. When every task is secured in your plan, you free yourself from the trap of inconsistency and unlock the power of predictable progress. Commit to the long game by choosing legacy over temporary thrills. So stop chasing moments, start building a movement. Real growth comes from showing up every day even when motivation fades. Consistency isn't sexy, but it's unstoppable. Focus on building a future that outlasts today's dopamine hits and invest in habits that create lasting freedom. Failure is not the end, it's the gym where your greatness trains. Every setback is a chance to build strength and refine your skills. Imagine failure as a rigorous workout for your potential, a place where each stumble teaches you a new move. What if the thing you fear most is actually the door to the life you want? Embrace your failures as vital training sessions that strip away weakness and reveal your true capacity. Instead of wallowing in regret, channel each misstep into practice, honing your resilience and fortitude. When you face failure head on, you dismantle the myth of perfection and discover that every fall is simply an opportunity to rise stronger. Let your setbacks fuel your comeback and transform obstacles into stepping stones towards success. When you fall, remember that falling isn't failing, it's data. Successful people analyze every misstep and use it to adjust their course. Every failure holds valuable information that guides you closer to your goal. Fall. Learn. Rise. Repeat. The only true failures are failures to try again. By treating setbacks as lessons rather than losses, you turn each stumble into a stepping stone. Let the insights from each fall propel you forward with clarity and purpose. Embrace every error as feedback, a guide that sharpens your approach and strengthens your resolve to keep moving. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. Instead of waiting for fear to disappear, act despite it. Do it scared, but do it anyway. When you feel that twinge of apprehension, see it as a sign that you're on the brink of growth. Let courage push you forward into the unknown. Every moment you face fear with determination, you chip away at the barriers holding you back. Your bravery in action will redefine your limits and open doors that once seemed permanently shut. Your next level lives on the other side of fear. Fear is not a stop sign, it's a starting gate. When you confront your doubts and step through the shadows of uncertainty, you unlock a realm of untapped potential. Walk through the fear. Your future is waiting, full of promise and achievement beyond your current vision. This is your mission briefing. These are the battles that will define your life. Every day you wage war against comfort, procrastination, distraction, negative self-talk, excuses, inconsistency, and fear of failure. These are the enemies that stand between you and the life you deserve. This isn't just motivation, it's your mission briefing. These are the enemies. These are the weapons. This is the war. Win these battles daily, and success won't be a wish, it'll be the outcome. Stand firm, armed with the conviction that every decision you make is a strike against mediocrity. Win the hour, win the day, win your life. Every small win is a soldier in your army. When you seize each moment, stacking victories like bricks in an unbreakable wall, you pave the way to unstoppable progress. Focus on the minute. For every hour conquered builds the foundation for your ultimate triumph. Let this rhythmic call echo in your actions. Win the hour, win the day, win your life. There is no more waiting, the battle begins now. Start, move, attack. You don't need more time, you need more action. Success doesn't wait for you to feel ready, it waits for no one. Today, cast aside hesitation and step boldly into the arena. The door to tomorrow is locked by indecision, breakthrough with relentless action and uncompromising will. Every day is war, show up. Fight hard. Win, this is your battle cry, a call to dominate each moment with unwavering resolve. Don't just survive the day, dominate it. Let your spirit roar with the certainty that every effort counts and every victory brings you closer to the life you envision. Rise up and conquer, because you are built for greatness.